Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone, and in this video we're gonna be going over the top 5 fastest killing guns here in season 2 of Call of Duty Vanguard. The like goal on this video is going to be 200 likes. So if we can get 200 likes on this video, that'd be absolutely incredible. Now, let me know down in the comment section right now, what is your favorite gun to use here in Call of Duty Vanguard as of right now, and also how many V2 rockets, if any, do you guys have? If this video does help you guys out, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified immediately when I upload a new video, specifically videos going over best class setups, best settings, tips and tricks, or any updates that do go live for Vanguard. With that being said, let's go ahead and break down these class setups. Alright, let's go ahead and create the absolute best and the fastest killing Cooper Carbine class setup here in Season 2 of Call of Duty Vanguard. So for the Cooper Carbine, the muzzle, we're going to go ahead and throw on the MX silencer. It's going to be the absolute best muzzle to run on the Cooper Carbine because it allows us to have sound suppression as well as accuracy. You're not going to go ahead and feel the aim down sights penalty because this gun is going to be killing ridiculously fast with the help of an increased damage magazine. Now, for the underbarrel, for this specific AR, I like to go ahead and throw on the M3 ready grip. So we have aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, as well as aim walking movement speed. Overall, a fantastic attachment to throw onto the Cooper Carbine, allowing us to be a little bit more aggressive at close to medium ranges, and we can also snap on enemies quicker, in turn getting a faster time to kill. Now, for the barrel, we're going to go ahead and throw on the first barrel, the 22-inch Cooper Custom. So we have highly accurate and controllable, reduced scope sway and gun bob, as well as fire rate. It's very important to go ahead and put this attachment on your Cooper Carbine so we can use this weapon at longer ranges without having to worry about aiming and actually trying to be accurate. Definitely a good option for this AR because accuracy is key here in Vanguard, and with a fast-killing assault rifle, that's literally all you need. Now, for the magazine, we're going to go ahead and put on the first magazine so we have increased damage. The 30 caliber carbine round is going to be super important in the Cooper because we're going to get bullet velocity and range, damage, bullet penetration, as well as magazine ammo capacity. It's kind of like an extended mag with increased damage. It's literally ridiculous on this weapon. I don't understand how it has not been nerfed yet, but until they do, we're going to go ahead and run this on our weapon. Now, for the ammo type, we're going to go ahead and put on Lincoln, the absolute best ammo type for any and all ARs, SMGs, LMGs. Here in Call of Duty Vanguard, you cannot go wrong with this. Throw this on every last one of your class setups. Now, for the optic, we're going to go ahead and put on the slate reflector, so we have a clean optic picture. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Cooper Carbine's iron sights. You might be, but with the weapon that you want to be accurate with and land your shots so you get a fast time to kill, it just makes sense to go ahead and throw on the slate reflector. Now, for the rear grip, we're going to go ahead and put on the fabric grip. So we have increased aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, as well as hip fire recoil recovery. Definitely go ahead and throw those on your class setup. It works like a charm on literally any and all AR and SMGs here in Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, for the stock, we're going to go ahead and put on the first stock, the Cooper 45 RS. So we have increased initial accuracy and recoil, aim down sight speed, as well as recoil recovery. You cannot go wrong with this attachment. Overall, it's fantastic, making this weapon literally have zero recoil and incredibly easy to use at close range, medium range, as well as long ranges. And now for the persistency and the perks. For the persistency, we're going to go ahead and put on tight grip, so we have even more recoil control to make this weapon literally a laser beam. And for the kit, we are going to put on fully loaded, so we can run the Cooper Carbine from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 until we get that V2 rocket. Definitely go ahead and check this class setup out. It is a monster. Now, for class number 2, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Automaton, which is another very easy to use AR in this game, and I see a lot more people starting to run the Automaton here in Season 2. Now, for this weapon, we're going to go ahead and kind of mimic a Cooper Carbine's class setup. We're going to put that MX silencer on, so we have sound suppression and accuracy. For the underbarrel, instead of going ahead and putting on the M3 ready grip, just because this is going to be a zero recoil laser beam, we're going to go ahead and throw on the M1941 hand stop, so we have recoil control as well as accuracy. The hip fire penalty is going to be irrelevant because the Automaton already has crazy good hip fire, and we want to have this weapon literally have zero recoil. Now for the barrel, we're going to put on the first Zach barrel for multiplayer. This is going to be one of the best attachments to run on this weapon, allowing us to literally be highly accurate and controllable, and we're not going to have any recoil at all. It is phenomenal how effective this weapon is with this barrel. You have to go ahead and give it a try. You're going to love it, and I can tell you right now, you are going to be absolutely melting people with this barrel on this gun. Now, you can go ahead and put on the Anastasia sniper if you guys want to, but at the same time, I feel like the Zach barrel is going to be your best bet, allowing us to be, you know, a laser accurate across the map. Now, for the magazine, we're going to go ahead and put on the 75 round drums. You cannot go wrong with this attachment on the automaton, allowing us to just mow down team after team after team. You have 75 rounds with a no recoil laser beam. It doesn't get any more overpowered than that. Now, for the ammo type, we're going to go ahead and put on the Linton, just like usual, the best ammo type for any AR, SMG, LMG here in Vanguard. For the optics, same thing as the Cooper Carbine. We're going to go ahead and throw on the Slate Reflector. For the rear grip, same thing as the Cooper Carbine. We're going to go ahead and throw on the Fabric Grip. And for the stock, we're going to go ahead and have on the Zach Skeletal. So we have increased aim walking movement speed, aim walking steadiness, and initial accuracy and recoil. We can walk around, aim down sights, guaranteeing that we are ready to win each and every gunfight here in Call of Duty Vanguard. A fantastic class setup for this automaton. Now, for efficiency and the perks, I personally like to go ahead and have on Steady. Frenzy is also a great option for this AR, but realistically, being able to just have no movement penalties is crazy on this AR. And then for the kit, we are going to go ahead and put on Fully Loaded, so we can use the automaton from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 until we get that V2 rocket. Have to go ahead and give this a try. It is a monster. Now, for class number 3, oh man, the good old bar. You really can't go wrong with the bar on this game. The bar is just... It don't make any sense why it's this good. Let's go ahead and build this setup. So for the bar, now, you can run the bar one or two ways, loud and proud or suppressed. Because they went ahead and fixed the suppressor on this weapon, you can go ahead and throw on the MX silencer or the Mercury silencer. Both are going to be good options, but for me personally, having reduced damage range is not going to be a big deal with this gun, because we are running a damage attachment that's going to literally make this weapon two-shot no matter where. So having that Mercury silencer is going to be a good option. Now, for the underbarrel, for the bar, I like to go ahead and put on the M1921 hand stop on this weapon, so we literally have 0 recoil. We want to go ahead and keep the recoil down because the damage magazine is going to bump that up quite significantly. So definitely go ahead and have this. It's going to be a great attachment to keep everything controllable. But if this isn't enough, you can go ahead and put on the Carver foregrip for even more recoil control. You're just going to be a little bit of a slower player because it does reduce your aim down sight speed. Now, for the barrel, we're going to go ahead and put on the first barrel, the CGC 30-inch XL, a very important barrel on the bar, allowing us to have recoil control and accuracy, reduced scope sway and gun bob, and flinch resistance. Definitely a fantastic attachment on this AR, allowing us to use this at all ranges without actually having any, recoil at all, which is nuts because this gun kills in 2 bullets. Now, for the magazine, you guys guessed it, we're running the 50 caliber 30 round magazine, so we can get a 2-shot kill at any range. It's crazy, absolutely crazy how this has not been nerfed yet here in Vanguard. Now, for the ammo type, we are going to go ahead and put on Linton, absolute best ammo type in the entire game. For the optic, we're going to throw on the Slate Reflector, so we have a clear optic picture. For the rear grip, we are going to go ahead and throw on Fabric Grip. For the stock, we're going to go ahead and have the first stock, which is going to be the CGC wire, so we can use this weapon at close range a little bit easier, giving us sprint to fire speed and movement speed. And then for the resistancies and perks, for this weapon specifically, I like to go ahead and put on focus because I don't want to have any flinch resistance. So literally, it's a 2-shot that does not move even if you get shot. And then for the kit, we are going to go ahead and put on Fully Loaded, so we can use the bar from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 until we get that V2 rocket. This is definitely one of the most dangerous weapons in the entire game, and I have no idea how it's not been nerfed yet here in Vanguard. Just kind of crazy. Now, for class number 4, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the WELGUN, which is another gun that's on the spectrum of being considered overpowered in my personal opinion. So for the WELGUN, for the muzzle, we are going to go ahead and put on the recoil booster for increased fire rate. You're going to find that for a lot of the SMGs here in Vanguard, having reduced, or I should say increased fire rate is kind of like having a damage magazine on this weapon times 2. Having that fire rate is going to really go ahead and transform this weapon and allow it to be disgusting at close ranges. Now for the underbarrel, we're going to go ahead and throw on the M1941 hand stop, or if you need even more recoil control, we can go ahead and put on the Carver foregrip. So we have double the recoil control as well as hip fire accuracy. Overall, a fantastic attachment on the Wellgun. Now for the barrel, we're going to go ahead and have to put on 240mm Hoxton's barrel, so we have less damage range at fall off as well as increased limb damage. You cannot go wrong with this attachment because the Wellgun, when you run the damage mag, is going to be a very consistent 2 to 3 shot kill, which is kind of crazy considering the fact that it is an SMG. So you have to go ahead and throw this on your class setup. Now for the magazine, you guys probably guessed we're running that 40 caliber or the 45 caliber 48 round mags, so we have increased damage so we can get a faster time to kill with this SMG. For the ammo type, we are going to go ahead and throw on the lengthened ammo type just as usual, because this is what you want to run on any and all ARs and SMGs here in Vanguard. For the optic, we are going to go ahead and put on the slate reflector so we have a cleaner optic picture. I like to have a clean optic picture on a majority of my weapons in this game so I can hit my shots and so I am accurate. For the rear grip, we're going to go ahead and throw on the fabric grip, which can be all the way at the bottom, the last unlock, so we can have increased aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire recoil recovery. Overall, a fantastic attachment on this SMG. For the stock, we're actually going to go ahead and throw on the SA45 folding, so we can go ahead and have hip fire accuracy, aim walking movement speed, aim down sight speed, and as well as initial accuracy and recoil. Overall, a ridiculously good attachment on this weapon, allowing us to be ridiculously effective at those close ranges. We can walk around, aim down sights, and literally be prepared to win each and every gunfight here in Vanguard. Now for the persistency, again, for this weapon specifically, we're going to go ahead and put on Frenzy so we can get health regeneration after kills, an absolutely nasty class setup. And then for the kit, we're going to go ahead and put on Fully Loaded so we can use the Wellgun from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 until we get that V2 rocket. Overall, a solid setup that you guys cannot go wrong with. This is an absolute monster, and it's going to get the job done and drop you a lot, and I mean a lot, of V2 rockets. Now for the fifth and final class, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the trusty, handy, dandy MP40. You cannot go wrong with the MP40 here in Vanguard because it's going to be a consistent 2-shot kill with the right build. Now for the muzzle, we're going to go ahead and have to put on the recoil booster because obviously the recoil booster is going to be super helpful when running a magazine that's going to technically reduce that fire rate. For the underbarrel, we're going to go ahead and put on the M1941 hand stop for this submachine gun. Overall, a fantastic attachment to use if you guys want to have recoil control as well as accuracy. Having the hip fire actually is not going to be that big of a deal with this SMG, so do not worry about it. For the barrel, now you can run this one or two ways. You can go ahead and put on the first Kreuznix barrel for highly accurate and controllable, as well as reduced scope, sway, and gun bob. Or you can run that VDD short barrel so we can have less damage range at fall off, as well as increased limb damage. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this one on here because this gun is very easy to control, and I want to get that unlimited 2-shot kill range. Now for the magazine, we're going to go ahead and have to put on the Kurtz round so we have increased damage, allowing this to be an absolute nasty SMG at any and all ranges. For the ammo type, we're going to go ahead and put on Linton as usual because it's going to be the best ammo type for any AR and SMG here in Vanguard. For the optic, I actually like to run the Kreuznix upgraded iron sights because the MP40 has very clean iron sights that we're definitely going to go ahead and utilize, allowing us to use this weapon at longer ranges. For the rear grip, we're going to go ahead and put on the fabric grip just like usual for all of my ARs or SMGs because we want to go ahead and have that increased aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire recoil recovery, so we're a little bit more effective at those close ranges. Now for the stock, we're going to go ahead and throw on the first stock, which is going to be the folding, so we have sprint to fire speed and movement speed, again, to kind of make this weapon a little bit more, advantageous and deadly at close ranges. And then for the persistency and the kit, we're going to go ahead and throw on brace, so we have even more accuracy and initial recoil control, so this gun does not move and we can outgun AR players at longer ranges. And then we're actually going to go ahead and throw on quick on this class setup so we can kind of bump up that movement speed. Overall, a solid MP40 setup that you guys cannot go wrong with. These are going to be the absolute best and fastest killing top 5 class setups here in Vanguard. Let's go ahead and give these a try and let me know down in the comment section how you guys do with them, and if you guys drop your first V2 rocket with these setups, make sure to let me know. And as always, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.